Hello and greetings everyone. And over the last few weeks, I've been talking to some people I respect and I've got a great knowledge or great skills of our people, our faith. And we've got skills in bushcraft, in carpentry, in metalwork, in motivation, in the religion that we follow. Now, while I've been talking with these people, one of them's come across an idea of starting some kind of motivational course. It's basically going to start on a Facebook and YouTube group. But we're not going to stay on Facebook and YouTube. Your first achievements will be to show that you're interested in taking it to the next level in the real world. There'll be set modules to follow. We'll be there to support you. We'll be there to help everywhere we can. And then when we believe you're ready, we'll move into the physical aspect of actually meeting up and doing real training, real motivation, real study of the faith. Because to be honest, at the minute, everything seems to be happening on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Instagram. There's no one seems to want to take it into the real world. Now, Facebook groups are good, but when it comes down to learning the skill, a lot of people lack it. Plus, unfortunately, a lot of people on Facebook groups seem to live in the past, seem to think our faith's all about raiding and axes and going on about how we're warriors and stuff like that. Now, that is important. I myself do live in history. I travel all over the UK doing history. I've been in Norway doing living history. But you've got to accept that the past's the past. It's good to follow the traditions and faith of the past, but we live in the future now. We live in modern times. So we've got to learn modern ways. I've said this before, like map reading, using a compass. And today, for instance, I've just done a course. I'm a response driver for 4x4 Response Northeast. We operate in emergencies when people can't get to. Say if there's a flood, we deal with that. We go where normal vehicles don't go. That's why we've all got 4x4s. In the snow, we rescue people, we take medication, and we support the ambulance and police service. We're all volunteers. Now then, to be able to do this, we need to have modern skills. And today I've just passed a radio communications and a navigation course. Now, in the old days, it would have been down to being told something, go somewhere, you read the stars and that. But as I say, we live in the modern world now. So be honest, how many of you can use a radio? How many of you can map read? I think there's not a lot. A lot of people say, oh, yes, I can, yes, I can. But when it comes to it, it's pretty difficult. Unless you learn in the physical world, not just on YouTube or Facebook. So what we're going to be doing is mentoring people. There's 4 of us, and we're going to start the Facebook, the YouTube channel and the Facebook group up in about a month or so. And then we're going to talk about running courses such as bow making, orienteering, map reading, radio communications, first aid, everything you need to move on. Now, I seen a video once by a guy called Bjorn, and he's on YouTube, he's got his own channel, and he said something to me that really made me take notice. He says, do something today that will make tomorrow better. And tomorrow, do something then that will make the day after better. And I thought, wow, that's brilliant. So now what I think is, what can I do today to make tomorrow better or easier or, and this is the way we want to think. We're trying to do today to motivate people for tomorrow. The youth is our future. So this isn't to get anyone to contact us and say, oh, I want to join, because we ain't doing that. When we're ready, we're going to be putting this idea forward to people. And if you're part of other groups, don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with being part of a group. It's being part of the tribe, part of a faith, part of a clan, part of anything you want to call it. It's just we're going to be trying to mentor people who really want to do it. And when we say mentor, we mean they've got to do it themselves. They've got to show us that they're willing to move on to the real world. Once they're ready to move on to the real world, then we'll introduce them to everybody else, and we will move on with them in the real world. Facebook's only going to be a information group. Like I use the Ordnance Brotherhood as an information group, that's all it is. So we're going to use Facebook and YouTube like that. We haven't decided on a name yet. We haven't decided on anything yet. It's just forever of getting together and decided we want to help people of our faith in the real world. So just watch out for the future. When we do get a name, when we do decide to go live and show people stuff, then we'll do. We'll be making videos, giving people examples of, how to move on, how to motivate. But what we do want is clean living. We don't want people that's on steroids. We don't want junkies. We don't want alcoholics. We don't want people with anger problems. We will accept them and work with them and give them a chance to change and to help them change. But you can only give some people so much help, and then you've got to say, no, you've got to do it yourself. Many years ago, I was an alcoholic. I lived with an alcoholic. All of our friends were alcoholics. And then I decided I wanted more of a life. And now I don't drink. I might drink once or twice a year, but I control the drink now. The drink doesn't control me. Once or twice a year is all I need. And this is what we want to help people to do. Get away from alcohol, get away from drugs, get away from this gang culture, start making people into good, solid, decent people. And the way we can motivate is to do it. We'll be helping you with diet, with exercise, with meditation methods. Any way we can help make you a better person, we will. Then once we bring you into the real world, then we'll really start mentoring you. We may help you when you're on a Facebook group or on YouTube. We may help you. We may give you advice. We may give you work to do, give you some essays to try and write, ask questions that make you think, not just say, oh, the God's done this, the God's done that, you've got to believe it. We won't. We'll give you ideas. We'll think outside the box to make us think. Just watch out for what's coming up. And when it does, I'll let you all know. And remember, we're going to be in the real world. So if you can't be asked to get off your settee and away from your computer, then don't even show an interest. Okay? Right then, everyone. Thank you for listening. Hail to you. Heal there. Hear the old father. And let's be safe out there. Toodles.